Hey friends, welcome back to Kimmy's Kitchen and more. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. I thought I'd make some cookies for you guys. I found this cookie mix at Trader Joe's and it's Trader Joe's brand. It's called Everything But the Kitchen Sink Cookie Mix. And I've always heard that these are so yummy. It is with semi-sweet chocolate chunks, walnuts, oats, pretzels, caramel bites, coconut, and sea salt. Doesn't that sound amazing? So you just need a stick of butter and 1 egg. And of course, this mix. So stay with me. Okay, first put the butter in and then you just kind of soften. Well, I do have the butter pretty softened, but I'm just gonna kind of move it around and get it all flattened. Okay, like that. And then I'm gonna put the egg in. I'm gonna wash my hands. You know how funny, if you've been to my channel enough, you know how funny Kimmy is about touch an egg and then touching something else. All right, and then I've already cut open the Everything But the Kitchen Sink mix from Trader Joe's. Put that down in there. And I'm just gonna incorporate all this together with the spatula. Y'all, this is gonna be so good, so good. I'm so excited for these cookies. I actually was gonna make them last night, but I was like, no, I wanna do a video. Because if you guys have a Trader Joe's near you, you could just get the mix and make it super easy on yourselves. If not, I would Google Everything But the Kitchen Sink Cookies. And like I said, you know, it's got like chocolate, you could put chocolate chips or semi-chocolate chips, pretzels. There's so many things you could add into it, walnuts. You could even put your own cranberries. So I'm just gonna get this all mixed around and then I'm gonna spray my hands, and I've already sprayed my pan. I've got my oven on 350. So just give me a second to get this prepped and put on here and I'll be right back. Okay friends, so I've just kind of mixed it all around really, really good. Got my little cookie spatula here. Just kind of roll it. Kind of gives it the base, you know what I mean? And by the way, my hands are clean. Obviously. Y'all know me enough that even like sometimes when I'm in my videos before I even start, my hair might not be pulled back, but when I am doing my cooking, my hands are washed and my hair is pulled back. So yeah, because although I don't work for a restaurant, I work for my family, and to me they are more important than, you know, strangers in a restaurant. No offense to anybody who, you know, visits and frequents restaurants, because we like to do it too. But however, obviously my family is more important, and I obviously care what they think about my food and the quality. I don't get paid to cook for them, but I get paid in love, hugs, and kisses, right? So yeah, that was just kind of meant, if y'all were kind of like confused, like, whoa, where did that tangent come from? That was just kind of for someone who made a comment on my channel not too long ago, who doesn't even support my channel, but you know, they came over to be a troll, so thank you. Just wanted to, you know, give you an FYI, my little rant for the day. But I'm done. Back to joyfulness, because that really doesn't matter, right? So I've got 6 on there. It's kind of decent sized. Obviously, you know, you could do bigger if you wanted to do larger cookies. I'm gonna go ahead and get my hands washed and dried, get another cookie sheet and then spray it. I did spray my hands with Pam just to kind of help with, you know, the mixing process so that it's easier to wash off. That does kind of help. If you guys have an idea of what helps a little better too in your kitchen when you're baking, other than Pam, just please comment down below and let me know. I'd love to know. So go ahead, yeah, let me, I'll be right back. Let me go ahead and get my hands washed and get the next pan ready. Okay, I'm back. All right, so got that one ready. Let me go ahead and get this. And then it says to leave them on for about 12 to 14 minutes. But yeah, I don't normally ever, like if someone has something negative to say, I don't usually comment on it because it's just feeding into it, but it just made me think of it when I was doing this. So I just figured I'd put it out there. I mean, my friends, my real friends that are subscribed to my channel, that come over and support my channel and watch me, and I watch them, they would never say something like that. You know, it's always some random person that just like clicked on your channel. And I love that random people click on my channel, obviously, because then that's how we meet and that's how we become friends. But y'all know I'm not about the negativity. Definitely not about the negativity. I want to always be joyful and focusing on the positive. But obviously I know that, you know, sometimes people do say things. So that was just a little kind of, I guess, rebuttal back towards that. But anyways, so I've got 12 on here. Honestly, it looks like I have maybe enough for like 2 more. So a total of 14 cookies. And I'm just gonna kind of try to make room. I'm really hoping that they don't get, you know, mushed together. Sorry about that, guys. I've got my, I know it looks like a tennis skirt, but I went to the golf course with my husband this morning. So I've got my like little golf skirt on and my golf polo on. He wanted to go hit a few balls this morning. And we needed to take my son anyways to drop off his car. He was getting a little change and some things done to his car. So we took him back home, and then we went to the golf course for a little while. It was such a beautiful morning. The weather was absolutely perfect. My husband is so excited for fall. He loves, obviously, the cooler weather. And I mean, I do too. I just love the beach. This summer in particular, it was extremely hot for quite a while, and that was kind of a lot. So I'm thankful that it has cooled down, and I love fall. I love decorating for fall. I love cooking in the fall. I love baking in the fall. I love that Christmas will be around the corner from fall, but I love summer and miss it terribly when it first goes. But the fall is something to look forward to, and obviously Christmas. So, okay guys, so this is all ready. Let me get it in the oven. My oven is at 350. I'm gonna set my alarm for 12 minutes and check them, and I will be back. So stay with me. Okay friends, so this is how they turned out. They look so yummy. They don't have like a real strong, like, you know how sometimes cookies, when you're baking them, your house will the whole smell will kind of permeate throughout your house, and your house will just smell wonderful. Considering all the different flavors in there, and maybe that's why, because there's so many different ones, it doesn't have a, you know, like a strong smell throughout the house or even really in the kitchen, but they look so good, and I know they're gonna taste good. And if you stay with me, I'm gonna do a taste test. Okay friends, so if it can focus, that's what they look like. Oh my, it's gonna be so good, y'all. Yum, 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 yum. Oh my goodness. Oh my. That is so good. I think that's one that I could even get my husband to eat because it has oats in it and it's like super, super sweet, you know? Mmm. So yummy. So, so yummy, y'all. So many different flavors. Oh my goodness. I'm glad I got a small one. I will definitely make these again. Like if I don't buy these at Trader Joe's, like with the mix already made, I will certainly make these from scratch. Because I actually thought about making them last year for Christmas and I didn't. You know, my daughter and I love to bake at Christmas. I love to bake all year, but certainly for Christmas. So definitely gonna add this to my list. And I probably need to just, you know, not overexert myself and do it the hard way, but just actually get the mix, add in the butter, the stick of butter, and the egg, and call it a day. So good, y'all, so good. I wish I could try one. Okay, friends. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you guys have, I just got a little taste of that like pretzel and some of that sea salt. Oh, so good, so good. When it hits the palate, yes. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And until next time, bye y'all. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button.